Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to be doing a quick mini lesson with writing. And today we'll be writing a list. First, I'd like to read this book to you, Julia's List. This will get us warmed up. Julia loved making lists. She made a list of numbers. She made a list of names. She made a list of signs. These are things that Julia sees all around her. She made a list of games. She made a list of things to cook. Then she put her list together and made herself a book. Julia made a book of all of her lists. Have you ever seen your mom or dad make a list? When they go to the grocery store, sometimes they would make a list before they go. I know that I do that sometimes, and here's my grocery list. Right now on my grocery list, I have bread, green pepper, soup, and grapes. So when I go to the store, I know those are the only things that I'd like to pick up from the store. So the first thing on my list was bread, a green pepper, perfect for making stuffed peppers, soup, and grapes. So these are the things that I have on my list that I went to the grocery store to purchase. The list helped me remember what I needed to get when I went into the store. That way I don't get the things I really don't need. So writing lists are very important, and there's different reasons that people write lists other than just the grocery store. You might write a list for when you're packing. Let's say you're getting ready to go on a vacation and you need to remember what kinds of things to take with you. If you were going to the beach, you would need things like sunglasses and lotion, beach towel. But if you were going to the mountains, you might need things like a thick coat, boots. So it depends, of course, where you're going to go. If you were going on vacation, what kind of list you would make. So for this activity, let's pretend like we're going to the beach. So some things I might need to put on my list for the beach. And a list, you're writing top to bottom, remember. You're not going left to right. This is just you making a list top to bottom of things that you need to remember. So I'm going to put swimsuit as my first item I need to remember if I were packing for the beach. So I'd write the word swimsuit. That lets me remember that when I go to pack my suitcase, I can't forget my swimsuit if I'm going to swim in the ocean. I'm going to need a beach towel. So as you notice, when I'm making my list, I start at the top of the paper and I'm just going top to bottom. And I'm also going to want some lotion, of course. You do not want to get burnt by those sun rays. So that is my list of things that I would like to take with me when I'm packing to go to the beach. So what I'd like you to do, if you can find some scrap paper around your house, that would be perfect. And I'd like you to try to just make a list of the people in your house. I started mine and it says people in my house, so I would write their names. So this is going to be a list of names. Now, if you'd like to make a different list, like your favorite toys or favorite games, that's okay too. Start with the people in your house. So I'm going to write down Ella. She's in my house. Tessa. Well, I guess I should include my husband. We'll put Mark. And if you'd like to put yourself on the list because you are in the home as well, do that, please. So this is the list of the people in my house. So I went ahead and just wrote all of their names down. So that is an easy way that you can practice making a list. And other things you can do, you can make a list, like I said, of things in your bedroom. You can make a list of games that you own. You can make a list of things you see in your living room. You can make a list of the things you remember seeing in our classroom. And that is all I have for you, just a quick write video. But as I end, I'm going to try to remember to do this. My daughter Ella brought it to my attention that I should definitely be using the Let's Get Moving activity jar. She uses this when she practices things like studying for spelling tests, anything that requires her to sit for a little while, and then she gets to get up and do some movement. So I'm going to actually let Ella come over and choose the first roller skate out of here. And if you have time, go ahead and have some fun with your family and do the activity that's listed on the roller skate. Come on over, Miss Ella. Would you take out the first activity? Would you read that really loud for us?
Play 3 rounds of hide and seek.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Maybe we can do that in a moment. So if you have time, one of the first things you could do as a family is play 3 rounds of hide and seek. I will see you again soon for another chance to lead and achieve.